It was good potatoes. Apparently Project Diva wasn't putting out any sound, so. Yeah, I guess we're gonna play around with builds for a little bit. Well, there we go. Oh, I got favor apparently. Let's take a quick look. Actually, let's look at my Amaterasu. I want to see if her build still holds up. I'll have to be leaving to pick someone up from work pretty soon, so. Yeah, we'll probably just come back to this, and after I work on a couple of builds, we'll do some combat and shit. Once I don't have to watch a clock. Alright, so let's get some levels going. Boop, a boop. And a boop, and a boop. So let's say we're about an appropriate level for most of the way through the game, so let's alright, let's see where our damage output is. It's not too bad, actually. One in you, one in you. Oh shit. Okay, so apparently 3 strikes stack. That's not too bad. Yeah, this is a nice melting little class. Yeah, typically a 3-hit kill, unless you're up against a tank. Yeah, bitch. You got killed by my aura. How do you feel? I mean, at this point, it's just insult to injury. So it looks like this build is still holding strong. Yeah, my crit's still OP. Alright, so let's see. Let's hit you with an ult, see if that's changed any. And then finish you with about 2 shots. It can range between... So my crits range from 300 to 600 or 700 then. That's not bad. And it's probably every 3rd or 4th strike, so let's see. Those are all crits. Really? So it's every odd one won't be a crit. Huh. That's a lot of stacks. Let's go ahead. Let's look at my Izanami. I need to see what I'm doing with her. 'Cause I haven't played Izanami, actually. I just built on what I think she should have. So why don't I look at my Bologna instead? Oh wait, I completed one of these, I forgot. Oh, okay. Fine, fuck you then. Get you up, there it is, accept. Let's go with, yeah, let's check out my Bologna. Just make sure she's still up to speed. At least. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just gonna be relaxing and screwing around with stuff. Gonna go into combat a little bit later. I won't be doing any actual combat until maybe after 3 o'clock. But yeah. 1 second.
This shall be a day long remembered.
Alright. So initially I'd want to build you. And then you. You'd be the third item. This would be roughly a fourth. You'd be the final item. And I could go with the extra crit, or I could go with some resistance. I would typically go with the... typically go with the average protection and cooldown reduction. Let's go ahead and level up a little bit. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see what... Alright, so damage is moderate. Every once in a while there's a crit. And a boot. Alright, so this definitely isn't working for me anymore. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool actually, but you know. So let's take a quick look. Now what if we got rid of you and just went straight damage?
Let's do this.
It's not much better. That crit is pretty good though. So let's see what else we take off. You're essential for the physical power. Lifesteal and attack speed. That's a good start. Is there anything else we can add to this? Physical power and lifesteal. It takes 2850 to get though. So what am I using for lifesteal? This also gives me the penetration and attack speed, so let's get rid of you and quickly equip this.
No reason to hold back.
Hasten Fatalis is still in the game. That's more like it. That's what I like seeing. Okay, so it looks like my auto might deal more damage. Yeah. Alright, so I need to remember what I went ahead and built here. My health's not half bad either. Oh, it's giving me an aura. Holy shit. See this right here I like. So we're gonna change this ASAP. Alright, so... Okay, that's why I switched out. That one that I removed is good for a start, but at some point I have to sell it to make room for this new item. So when would be the best point to go for it? Alright, let's go to gods. Go one warrior. One Bologna. Item builder. Alright, so let's take you off. Well, actually, all of you are currently equipped. So let's add this to our core. This was definitely offensive. And it was lifesteal. There we go. We have the Blood Forge. So let's remove you, put you on. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So with this, what I could do is I could start off my build right here, move over. That could build right there, build you, go over here, and then boost my crit. My Bologna is, I try to make my Bologna a skill build. Like, I took my Bologna up against a Janus and fucked it up. I took it up against a Geb and fucked it up. It's all about moderating my damage. I want to keep my damage in the 200 to 300s with additional crits, a little bit of lifesteal. I want attack speed and movement speed on most of the gods I'm using. Just because that's what works for me. With exception of most Guardians. Guardians, I want auras and heals and stuff like that. So let's take a look at my Cupid real quick. I guess after this I'll look at Chengi. Is it Chengi or Chang'e? I don't know. Chinese. It's odd. It's odd for me. Alright, so I want you. And I've been building you onto this, I believe. Let's get you going just because. go. Alright, so it's 1 in 200. Roughly decent crits. So let's see if I quickly heart bomb you. There we go. Thora has no items equipped, so the resist is iffy at best. Bitch. Alright, so let's see how much damage my ult does. Alright, so it does about 180, I guess. So this is some pretty good DOT. Damage go a lot different in the playing field, but this isn't half bad. Not bad at all. Let's see though, what we're working with. The physical penetration's good. Power. And then my this whole thing here adds the crit. It's not half bad, but you have to focus about maneuverability. You have to also focus on cooldown and maneuverability of the character. Where are you? Oh. Let's take a quick look at our shoes, our tabbies, if you will. What if we got you instead?
This might be too big for me.
Shut up. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. That attack speed though. Later, bitch. My damage went down a little bit, but that is some attack speed. So does the time compensate for the amount of damage I'm doing? Alright, so on average, if an enemy's in my sight for about 3 seconds, that's an average of maybe 900, maybe 1,000 damage that I just dealt. The heart bomb, that's 210, and then with the explosion, 168, and I can lay into him the entire time. It's not bad at all. So I need to change that shoe. What did I change it to? Warrior tabby? Alright, I'll change that in my build. Alright, so gods. We want to go over to our hunters, yeah. Oh, Izanami's a hunter, huh? So I should build her like a hunter. Let's go with mostly crit and attack. So let's see. Let's equip you. And let's go ahead and add for our damage. Crit chance, there we go. We want this motherfucker right here, yep. Add you on. That's some fucking attack speed, alright, so... Any more attack speed is kind of redundant, isn't it? So we want our warrior tabby. The fuck? No, let's look at cooldown. Oh, sorry. Is that warrior tabby? That was ninja, reinforced greaves. Oh, transcendence. I forgot that was a thing. Actually, you know what? Rippin' motherfucking Ronies. Damn. Alright, so let's, yeah, Transcendence is fucking lit. Alright, so the core of this build is probably... You have decent attack speed, but we need to boost that. Alright, so let's get you going. Let's boost you. Attack speed jumps to 148. Let's get an offensive. You're a must-have for hunters. Alright, we'll go ahead and add you. Okay, now damage-wise, let's go into crit. There we go. Okay, so we have 2 more items remaining, so let's go ahead. Let's get Jotun's Wrath. No, not Jotun's Wrath. There we go, Transcendence. Let's get this Transcendence going. It's a nice little boost. With this we need... Yeah, she definitely needs attack speed. But we need to find something that's both attack speed and power. The Quinn size. So let's try this build. What time is it? I got a little bit of time, not much. Alright, so let's find Izanami. Shouldn't be too hard to find her in a crowd. She's absolutely beautiful. There you are. Gorgeous. Do 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 do. Alright, so let's get some stacks going before we actually come out. Actually, I also need to learn Izanami's combo while I'm at it. So let's see where our base damage is. That's alright. Alright, that attack speed though. Alright, so let's quickly get some farm up. Alright, this is good for shredding through minions. Okay, so Rod's over there. I'll have to deal with him here in a sec. Alright, so we got a couple of stacks going. Let's get about 10. Actually, no. 8 will be average before you enter into a team fight, so... At least this early on. If you're at level 5, you'd probably have about 20-something stacks in-game, but... Have fun. Alright, so that's some good damage. I'm worried about her resistance, though. Let's see what her health's like on a higher level. Because she is squishy. Won't this also give me extra base attack? Apparently not. Her ult's not too impressive. So I guess the main idea behind this one is teleporting behind the enemy. Boop. And I already know this increases my throw rate. What, bitch? You wanna go? Have fun. So let's see something real quick. What exactly do you do? Alright. So there's no real special effects. Yeah, that's not bad. That's good for a gank or a getaway. Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty fucking good, actually. Faster and more furiously while activating attack speed. Her basic attacks no longer return to her. Bonus damage in addition to 100% of her basic attack power per hit. Bonus damage applies to all targets. Ooh. That's pretty good. Oh, shit! That can stop an ult just like that, so... Let's say... That's not really the best combo, but... If I do this, leap behind, and lay in... Could be interesting. Well, thanks for sure. You want to pop that square before you engage. So right here, really limited. So what I'd probably do is come around the back and... Yeah, this is much better. Alright, so let's how this is with if I want to grab a buff. Just really quick. Alright, so that's not too bad. Let's try again. I think I was too far out. That's more like it. So yeah, I melt buffs now. There we go. So let's test this on the Gold Fury. Not just yet, though, of course. Alright, so that's pretty good against Gold Fury. What'd that do? Alright, so this is some pretty good damage. I'm just really, really squishy. Oh. What you doing over there? Come on, minions. Oh yeah, I never even checked her passive. Whoa, why'd the spawner get reversed? Wait a second, is that what that did? You reverse the spawn? Why would you want to reverse the spawn here? Yeah, reverse the spawn. What the fuck? That's pointless. Weird. Weird. Anyway, I found a good build for her. I'm happy. Alright. I, unfortunately, need to get dressed and go pick up my little sister. So, I'll be seeing you guys in a bit. Let's say maybe an hour or so. A little more. But, yeah, I'll see you guys later today. So, spread the word. Yep, see ya.